We've made a couple of videos recently on how we use special effects. And every once in a while I've referred to a green screen, just assuming that everybody knows what that is. But Darcy said maybe everybody doesn't, so explain it. And that's what I'm going to try to do here. Bear in mind that anybody that knows me knows I'm the wrong person to ask techie questions. I know nothing about computers. I don't know really about any programs on computers or editing systems or anything. Matter of fact, here's my phone. I don't know what the number is. And I couldn't text you if my life depended on it. I just don't want the darn thing around when I'm doing something important. So, with that in mind, this is how we edit videos and what we do with them. If you can learn something from it, good. Get a jump ahead. We do it for the fun of it, and I hope everybody out there has fun too. Thanks. Several years ago, Darcy and I took a little hike along the Moose River in Denali National Park. And we ran into moose. And we ran into grizzly bears. It was quite a day. But in the end, we found this old roadhouse, the Kantishna Inn. And this was used by gold miners 100 years ago or more. And it's still standing today, but it's in kind of bad shape. Normally the public isn't allowed inside, but I was given special access by modern technology. I'm up here in this little crow's nest, you might say, at the top of the building, thanks to Mr. Green Screen. He put me in this world. But the thing is, he can also put other things into my world. And that's the other use of green screen. And by that I mean, well, I'll tell you about an adventure Darcy and I had some time back. But first, I got to get out of this building. And when I get down to the bottom, I'm going to fix this sign. This sign's weathered out and should have been repaired years ago. And then I'll get on with my story about what green screen did for me and Darcy. Okay, that's a lot better, I think, don't you? Now we're going to head over to the lake where Darcy and I are camped. Here's Darcy and me headed out for a morning's fishing. Now what could go wrong? Until Mr. Green Screen stuck a little object in our path. Whoa! No, not that one. Yeah, that's more like it. That makes more sense. Although it doesn't look like Darcy and I even saw it. But anyway, that's the story. So that's how you can get from one world to another, or the other way around. But there is still one more step, and that is, how do you put moving people into a picture? Remember the settlement we created last time where French Glen used to be? We put still objects into a picture by painting a green screen around each item and then plopping them into the setting. Well, we wondered, how do you put movement into a still picture? We gave it a try, and it's a bit crude, but you can see that it might work. Now this looks pretty good, and you can see that the method used here would work, except in this case the head is faded out a bit. The reason has to do with background colors, and I'll explain it here shortly. If I had to do this again, I bet I could do it better. But I bet you're still wondering, how did we do it? We used a big green screen, a whole building. A green screen doesn't have to be green. So Darcy filmed me tromping alongside Safeway. But you do have to watch out what colors you do use for your screen, because if you wear clothes with those colors in them, it doesn't work too well. I'll show you what I mean. Here's the shirt that I wore along Safeway, and it's next to a camo shirt that I normally wear hunting. When you put these up against a woodsy background, you can see the problem. Now, it'd be a nice thing to have camo clothes this good, but they just don't make them. Earlier this year, we put together a fictional adventure where we were stalked by a hairy, grisly-looking bad guy. This is a clip from that episode. Good, that's the best way to cook it. Okay, and along with it, Darcy's gonna whip up a tossed salad, and I think I'm gonna stick a couple of potatoes in the microwave. They cook fast in there, 4 minutes and they're baked. Put on a little bit of sour cream. That's some good stuff. So we'll have a good meal in less than 10 minutes. And I just, holy shit! Oh. Not again.
Oh my God.
Damn!
Oh! He's pounding on the door. Don't let him in. Don't let him in. Ah!
Stay back! Yep, we filmed me and my bearded get-up charging up the trailer steps and then set up a green screen in the garage, which I shot with my 12 gauge using a blank. But it turns out that even if you take the shot out of a shell, the wad still packs a punch and blew a hole right through my green screen. But everything worked well and we had a good shot of me blasting my bearded self. Then came a time Darcy and I thought, well, why not change the view in our backyard? It's not really a bad view, just kind of boring. We needed to jazz it up a mite, in my opinion. It was time to go to work. So we decided to put up a green screen. Frantic effort by our hard-working crew, and the job was done. Now, how would it work? Okay, now we're going to show you the results of our long minutes of labor this afternoon, putting up the green screen and all of this stuff in preparation for this grand show.
There we go.
Ta-da! Look at that!
Look at that.
Would you like to have mountains in your backyard? What you think?
Pretty cool.
There you go. Yeah, we sweated over that for 15 minutes. Bye. As we leave you, I decided to use our big Safeway wall screen footage one more time in just an effect I've never tried. The problem here is just like that with the camo shirt earlier. The color of the Safeway building is too close to that of my hat, and my face for that matter. Just washes them out. I really need to find a different color green screen building. It's not perfect, but now I know I can roam around in a herd if necessary. I can do it. Neat. So, that's why we use green screens. They are literally windows on the world, allowing you to see anything anywhere you want to in the whole world. Plus, they can also allow you to look closely at any object you want to see anytime you want to see it. Green screens are marvelous. That's why we use them. Now, I think I'll go look for a big green building somewhere. We're going to need that. Oh, damn! Dadgummit! Equipment failure. Well, at least my shirt didn't fall off.